Okay, so Rob, Atletico Madrid's.
Nice. Looks a bit like a traditional mattress to me, Craig.
Wow. On cue. Yeah, so if anyone knows the history, that's what they were kind of known as, because mattresses back in the day used to be red and white stripes, apparently.
Wow.
That's probably why Sunderland used to play in them so much. So I was lying on the backs. Anyway. Controversial. So this kit, really love it. It's a vapor knit again, really nice print detail. The only criticism I would say is there's apparently something in here which is about the A, which represents the 75th year of them changing their name, and I think back in the day they were called Anthys, if I'm not mistaken. So this is supposed to represent an A. I'm not really getting that, and unless you were an avid fan and you knew the history, I don't think you'd quite get it.
You followed the press releases closely.
Yeah, and then moreover, as a 75th anniversary kit, there's probably not enough on this for me. You know, I'd have some reference point to it. We've got some emboss going on down the sides of some of the Nike kits, so there was an opportunity there for them. You know, the back, they've obviously got the Spanish flag. There could have been something to embellish that. So, yeah, I quite like it because I think visually it looks cool. I would mark it down for the fact that it is a 75th anniversary shirt, because to me it's just not quite hit the mark.
There's quite a lot of bleed around the smaller red
There
prints as well. It's going kind of pinky around the edges.
Yeah, but you know, badges are really nice. So yeah, out of 11, I'd mark this down quite low. I'm loath to say, just simply because I think there's no excuse not to get the anniversaries in, loud and proud. You know, that could have been an absolute classic. That could have gone down in the history books, where sadly, I think it's just going to be another kit.
Just another nice shirt.
Yeah, exactly. So out of 11, I would probably give that a 4.
Wow.
In contrast, we've got the next away kit from Atletico, which I actually quite like. They've took the striping detail that's from their stadium.
They've made good use of that right the way through the whole kit.
Yeah,
well,
it's very similar to the Liverpool kit as well, where they've got the yellow. I think it's their third kit, isn't it? Where they've done something very similar. So it is a silhouette that's being used across a lot of them. Again, I am not a fan of this fabric at all. I'm sorry, Nike, but I just don't like it. Where I think you've absolutely killed it on most kits. This for me is just
bargain bucket, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, not good. But you know, other than that, it's quite eye-catching.
I think the rib's looking a bit pink where it's supposed to be white, though, in some places.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably because it's only got the white on the front bed of the machine.
Yeah.
Which is why the
So
red's
it's got the red grinning through
back.
and making it pink. Because on the sides it feels a bit cleaner.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all right. I mean, you know, it's an all right kit. It doesn't blow me away. I'd probably go again another 4 out of 11, I would say. Like,
Wow.
just simply because while I think it looks striking, because it's an away kit, we don't want the same technology.
And is that not a replica, though, or is that the proper
I
one?
believe this is the proper one, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I could be mistaken. In fact, I
silver
think
and
I
gold.
probably am mistaken. So I'll take that back. But then
Still not nice fabric.
it's still not nice fabric, but then we've got quite a discrepancy from some of the other kits. Like, for example, have we got a Liverpool kit knocking around? Now, there's a Liverpool kit.
There we go.
There you go. So there's a replica from Liverpool. So if these are both the same Nike tops, slightly different silhouettes, similar sort of fabrics, but one's direct embroidery,
Yep.
and then these aren't. So if they are replica kits, what's the
Rationale for each one.
Yeah, so there's not the consistency that I would like. However, I do think if this is a replica kit, I'm going to take that score back, and I'm actually going to mark this a little bit higher, and I'd go 5, because I think the crest applications for a replica kit is absolutely
A lot
spot on.
nicer, yeah.
Yeah,
We should do a separate video comparing replicas and authentic versions.
That's a good idea.
Stay tuned.